Hi, welcome to Bull and Bear. Are you excited? I am sure you are because by watching my previous videos, you must be able to make some more money and become more richer, wealthier, and smarter. Today, I'm going to talk about something which will make you more rich. Today, we have God Kuber with us. Are you looking forward to it? Yes. Today we are going to talk about a very special mutual fund which is also kind of new in India. It is called Multi Cap Fund. Don't confuse it with mid cap. We are talking about multi cap fund. And today we are gonna talk about HSBC Multi Cap Fund. Again, do not confuse it with HDFC because there are two different funds. One is HSBC and second is HDFC. So we are gonna talk about HSBC Multi Cap Fund. So please understand what is multi-cap fund before we discuss further. Multi-cap fund is a fund where the corpus or the amount in the fund is invested in multiple companies or multiple types of companies, because in large cap we invest money in large companies, in mid cap we invest money in medium sized companies, and in small cap we invest money in small companies. In multi we take combination, we take all the companies who are performing good, and the fund manager decides multiple companies from all domains, from all sizes, and that is why it is called multi-cap. Now let's look at it. If you see HSBC multi-cap, you can see here the amount is invested into different sectors. But before that, let's understand why we are talking about it. HSBC Multi-Cap is one of the best multi-cap funds in India, and it is giving one of the highest returns in multi-cap category. It is new, it started only in January 2023, so it is quite new, and that is why when you try to Google it or when you try to search it, you will see a lot of websites and have not given any rating to it, because when the fund is new it takes some time for the ratings to come. But from our analysis, from our evaluation, it is one of the good mutual funds to invest. Now let's look more in detail. If you will see from the beginning, when it has started, it is going up and it is consistently rising. And as I said, the type of companies which are picked up in this mutual fund are multiple and from diverse domains. Like it could be large, it could be medium, it could be small, it could be even micro cap companies also. So that is why they pick up the best companies from all, and it is doing a very good performance in the last 1 year and from the beginning, because it's just 1 year, few months, 2 months, let's say. So this is really a good multi-cap fund to invest in. Let's deep dive more. As I said, let's look at the type of companies where the fund is invested. So if you see giant, like which are really big companies, 30% of the money is invested. So you can see these companies are really big companies in Bharat, and then large companies also have about 16%. So the combination of these two is almost 50% anyway. So large and mid makes almost 50%. Then we see mid companies, which are also very big companies, and then the small companies. So the only small amount is invested in small companies, but small companies give high returns. So it's a very good mix if you look each of these categories. And if you see number of stocks in this is 84. So it's not easy to manage 84, and what they have, the fund managers have done is they are not investing huge money in one type of company or one domain. So they are diversifying in type of companies and in multiple companies. So the total stocks in this fund is 84, which is very important. Secondly, top 10 stocks already make 24%. So you can see almost 2.5% in each company they have invested in. Top three sectors are 45%, roughly, little less than 45, but these sectors you can see are very important. I'm going to talk about it very soon. Now let's look at the holdings. Which are these companies? I'm going to mention some of the big ones. One is Power Finance Corporation. It's a very good company. It's a very big company. Reliance, everyone know Reliance Industries. NTPC is a very good company. Larsen and Turbo, Birlasoft, Kirloskar, DLF, Trent, Infosys, and Multi Commodity Exchange of India. So these are the companies which are doing really well, and they come from different backgrounds. Some are in construction, some are in energy, some are in finance, some are in technology, and some of them are in services. So you can see that is why it is called multi-cap. The portfolio is so diversified, the chances of risk are very little, because at least one of them will perform or some of them will perform. And that is what the fund manager do. They make sure they invest in the sectors, they pick up the companies from those sectors which are really good. And that is one of the reasons this particular mutual fund is doing very well. Excuse me. Now let's look at the sectors. So as I mentioned, there are multiple sectors, and you can see why this particular stock is performing better as compared to the category average. And there are some areas where they have invested more in certain industries, and some other mutual funds in the same category have not invested equally on those kind of sectors. So let's see capital goods. So the category average is 8.13, whereas HSBC has invested 12.58 in this. Technology, they truly believe that technology is going to be very important, and they have invested 11.38 as compared to category average of 7.75. Let's continue. Let's compare it with how other companies are performing in this category, and especially with S&P BSE 500 tree. And if you see HSBC Multi Cap, that is on the top, the blue line is doing really good, and they are the best actually. And that is why we decided to pick this particular mutual fund in the multi-cap category and show that to you today, because we truly believe that this is doing very well as compared to any other competitors, any other peers, any other indexes, or any other in the category range. So this is really doing well. If you see from the beginning, it was doing well, but in the last 6 months the performance is really well, and it is giving a very good growth. So let's continue, and let's look at the percentage actually. So it is giving almost 64% of returns, which is highest in multi-cap category. Please see some comparison. Nippon is one of them. SBI is offering multi-cap. HDFC, as I said, don't confuse HSBC and HDFC. HDFC is also giving good returns, but definitely HSBC has higher returns. I say Prudential is there, but this particular mutual fund is beating all others, and this is doing really well. And so we recommend you to go ahead with this particular HSBC multi-cap fund. Now, as I always say, it is important and always good to remember that who is the fund manager, who is responsible for managing your money, because one wrong move can destroy everything. And it is very important that these fund managers are focused, they're intelligent, they are sharp, they know where to put the money, and they know when to withdraw, when to invest, and so on, because they own the money which you are giving them the power, the authority to invest in. So the fund managers, I have looked at this particular HSBC and really good. Venugopal Mangat is really doing well. Kapil Punjabi is also very experienced. Nilotpal Sahai is also very good, and Sonal Gupta has also brings a lot of good experience. So definitely, I will say that HSBC Multi-Cap is a very good mutual fund. In case you want to invest, I would recommend some part of your investment to be done in this. But thank you, and before we finish our video, I would like to request you for happy investing, which means the money you make, the profits you make, please put some part of it, donate, or help someone which you feel can make this world a better place to live for everyone. But thank you so much for watching today's episode. Wish you good luck, happiness, and prosperity. Have a good day.